Good morning. This is Third Thursday. This is Stampin' Dee Dee, and we are ready for Mystery Card Thursday. I'm so excited about this. I'm afraid this is, let me see if I can get my chair up a little bit. Does it pull up? I don't think it does. Okay. Looks like it's a little high. I'm so glad to be here. It is a very cold and windy day here in Denton, Texas. I don't know where you are and what your temperature is, but it was in the low 20s this morning. Cold. That's cold for us. So anyway, hi Kay. I see that you just came on. I hope you're doing well. We need to talk. So, but I'm glad you're on. I'm glad you're watching. I don't know if you're able to do anything yet, like make a card, but if you can, then I hope you're playing along. All right. So, and if you're watching the replay on this, I'm so thankful for that. And the nice thing about that is you can pause it and do the step and then go on. So, but if you would please let me know, just make a comment and say, I'm here watching the replay. That would mean so much. And you know, I do these Facebooks every Thursday, and Facebook is this weird thing where the more comments you get, the more thumbs ups, the more likes, the more they put you out there. And so I would appreciate it if you would comment, say I'm here, give me a thumbs up, or share this page. If you think there's somebody else that would love to do a mystery card, then share the page. Thank you. I appreciate that. It makes all this effort that goes into these, it makes it really worthwhile to know that there are people out there benefiting from it and having fun with it. I love to have fun. I love to create. And that's what I love about mystery stamping, is you don't know what you're going to end up with. I love that. And then I usually go, after I do the first one, then I go and make a couple more, because then I know what I'm working with. So anyway, it is time to move over to the camera facing down. So here we go. All right, let me turn it just a little bit. I think we're good. And let me check my computer and make sure that I'm up. I know I must be up because I saw Kay's comment. And Kay, I saw that you said that you're going to give it a try. So that is awesome. I remember after my shoulder surgery, I remember when I got to the point where I could move my fingers on my right hand enough, and move my wrist enough that I could start making cards again. And I was so thankful. So, all right, here's clue 1. These are the supplies that you are supposed to have gathered up. You need basic white cardstock that's 4 1/4 by 11, and you'll score this at 5.5. You'll need designer series paper that is 3 by 4, and your card is going to be portrait, but this piece, when you put it on, you're going to put it on landscape, so that may make a difference when you cut it. You're going to need a piece of colored cardstock that's 3 by 4, and you're also going to need a scrap of that cardstock. You're going to need another piece of basic white cardstock that's 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And let's see, I looked away. You're going to need a basic white scrap. And then your stamps, your inks, your punches, whatever you need for your images. And I suggest 2 to 3 smaller images for this card. So, plus your sentiment. Plus your sentiment. All right. So, I think we're ready to go to clue 1 or clue 2. This is clue 1, right? So hopefully you've got your things gathered together. Here's clue 2. So you're going to adhere that 3x4 piece of designer series paper to the bottom of your basic white card front. And you're going to position the 4-inch side along the bottom edge. So this is the one that is going to be landscape on your portrait card. So you're going to put it close to the bottom and position the 4-inch side along the bottom. And leave a border around it. So leave a little bit, maybe 1/8 of an inch of a border at the bottom. I think you'll be happier with it if you do. So I'll wait just a minute. Put some things away. Okay. I want to give you plenty of time to get this one done. I always love seeing your cards. And really the only way I can do that is if you post a picture on my other Facebook page, the Stampin' Dee Dee's Doings and Designs, and I'll put the link, or let's see. I'm looking to see if I have the link in the last post. I probably don't. So I'll put the link down in the comments. And it's just Stampin' Dee Dee's Doings and Designs. All right. So are you ready for the next clue? Do you have that piece glued down? Are we ready to go on? Let me know. Just type in done. Yes, yay, Kay. I'm so excited that you're doing this. All right. Here's clue 3. Stamp your greeting on the bottom of the basic white 2 3/4 by 3 3/4 piece. So you're going to stamp your greeting right onto the bottom of that piece. That's your 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And remember, this is a portrait card. Stamp your greeting on the bottom of your basic white 2 3/4 by 3 3/4 piece. So while you're doing that, I am going to, I think, hopefully most everybody knows the link to get to my other website. But just in case, I've put it in the comments. There we go. It's in the comments if you don't know how to get there. And that's where I've got I'll have an album for the mystery card today. So stamp done when you've got your greeting stamped on the bottom of this basic white piece of paper. Basic white cardstock. And we'll move on to clue 4. I think you're going to like this card. I really do. It's not a hard card. It's pretty simple, but it's just a little different. A little bit different. Are we ready? Good, Kay. And hopefully anybody else that's following along. If you're following along, I would love it if you would comment. Just put I'm here. I know there are some that do. And also if you watch the replay, if you would just comment and let me know. All right, here we go. Clue 4. Adhere this stamped basic white piece to the colored cardstock 3x4 with adhesive. So now you're going to adhere the basic white. This one you just put your greeting on. You're going to adhere it to the colored cardstock that is 3x4. So there'll be a little bit of an edge all the way around. So let me know when you've got that one glued down, and we'll go to clue 5. You know, we're going to have freezing weather now at night. I think it'll get above freezing during the day, but at night, it's going to be down in the teens and 20s every night for the next 4 nights. So, that's just cold. That's just cold. You know, I've often wondered, what do the birds do? I know they get in their nest and they fluff up, but that's just so cold. Our cardinals, we have a cardinal family, and yeah, I worry about them. Okay, we're ready to go to clue 5. Here we go. Now you're going to add that piece from clue 4 to the center of your card front with dimensionals. Add it to the center of your card front with dimensionals, and remember it's portrait. So add it to the center of your card front with dimensionals. So I'm watching if you have any questions. Let's see, what happens if I do this? Aha! That's what I'll do. So add that piece that you just finished in clue 4 to the center of your card front with dimensionals. Dimensionals may be harder for you, Kay. I don't know. Getting that little piece off. Okay. We're fixing to get creative here. You know, I don't think of myself at all as creative. Yet, the Stampin' Up! Papers and stamps make it so much easier to be creative. Make it so much, and all the help you can get online. All right, here we go to clue 6. Time to get creative. I want you to have 2 images, 2 or 3, and they can be the same or they can be different. And stamp the images on your basic white scrap. Color them if you need to. So get these images ready. At least 2. Get my clues straight. Anyway, I was saying that the Stampin' Up! Tools and products make it so easy to be creative, and it's such a good feeling to be creative, to see what you've created. So, you know, I can't go paint a picture. I can't go do that with oils or watercolors or anything like that. My mother could do that. But, so I'm not creative in that sense. But I love making cards and scrapbook pages. I love doing both of those. And it's a good feeling to see what you're able to do and to get ideas from others. I love doing that too. You know, the stamping community, Stampin' Up! In particular, we encourage you to case any card that we put out there. In other words, copy and save it. Copy and, let's see, what is that case? Copy and, well, now I can't think of it. But we encourage you to copy our card. That's a compliment. It doesn't hurt feelings at all if you copy the card. So get out there, look online, look on Pinterest, watch your demonstrator if you have one, or other demonstrators if you are a demonstrator, and get ideas. Then you can make it your own, and that makes it even more special. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. All right, I know this step is one that's going to take a little longer, especially if you haven't done it ahead of time. And it didn't tell you to do it ahead of time, so no problem there. So you are stamping a couple of images. Okay, Kay says she's done. And that's the only one I see commenting. So here we go. Now use your dies, your punches, your snips, whatever, and cut out those images. Cut them out. So however you're going to do it, cut them out. This really is the fun part. You know, the new catalogs are out, and there are just some awesome, awesome products in the new catalogs, and I've had so much fun playing around with them. So if you don't have a catalog and you'd like to have one, let me know. You can always go online. You could go to my website and see the catalogs, see the products now. They're all available. To my shopping page. And it is just Stampin' Up! /Deanna Blackman, I think. I should know all of these websites, shouldn't I? I should know them. So I'm kind of lost. So Kay, when you get clue 7 done, would you put done 7? Because now I've looked away and I've not kept up with what you're done with. No rush, just put done 7. Okay, my shopping website is deannablackman.stampinup.net. deannablackman.stampinup.net. All right, Kay's done with 7. I hope anyone else following along is done with 7, because now you're going to add your 2 images to the card front by having one hanging off of the edge of your raised area on the right, on the left, and the other one hanging off the right side of your cardstock layers that are on the center of your card. So you'll use, for the one that's hanging off on the left, you're going to put a dimensional maybe on the far left side and then glue the rest down and have it hanging off a little bit. And on the right side, you'll put maybe a dimensional on the right side. I don't think I even put a dimensional on mine. I just glued it down and it was hanging off. So it's raised a little bit on each side, or it has that raised look. Does that make sense? And put one on the left side and one on the right side, and have them, each one, hanging off the edge of that cardstock layer where your cinnamon is. The first card I did, as I followed along, just like you're doing, my images were larger, and they took up a little more space. It worked fine. But the second card I did then, on my own, I used a little bit smaller images. But either way, it works. Either way. This is probably the hardest step to envision. But no matter what you do, it's going to look great. I promise. I promise, I promise. You know, every card we make, we use a card base. And we use usually some patterned paper on the front. Okay, I think Kay is done with 8. She's got her images on. Clue 9, this is the last one. Add any embellishments if you want to add some ribbon or some gems or anything like that. If you don't, that's fine too. But if there's any embellishments you want to add, now's the time to do it. And then I'll show you the one I did. Anyway, we all start, I mean, really, basically every card is a card base and some designer series paper, some pattern paper, a sentiment, and sometimes an image, and sometimes we just use paper. But it's all in how we arrange it and how we place things. And to me, that's what mystery stamping does. It gives us new ideas on how to arrange our cardstock and our patterned paper and our images in a different way. All right. So, Kay, I want you to take a picture of your card when we're done here, and then upload it to that link in the comments. And you can just upload it to your computer, like to your desktop, and then go to that link and go to the album. And when it says add image, then just click on it and pull the image off your desktop. I want to see your card. And anyone else following along, or if you're watching the replay, I would love to see your card. I'm inspired by your creations. So I love to see it. There will be an album named Mystery Stamping January 20th. And that's the one you'll add your card to. Mystery Stamping January 20th. I haven't set that up yet, but I will do that quickly. Just as soon as this is over, I'll go set that album up. How are we doing? Takes longer to tie a bow, doesn't it, Kay? And that, my friends, was your last step. That was your last clue. So you are now looking at your completed card, and I'm going to show you mine in just a second here. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I hear my wind chimes outside, so I know the wind is still blowing. All right, that was clue 9. Add your embellishments. So are we ready for the reveal? All right, here we are. Here's the first one I made. And like I said, my embellishments were a little bit bigger. This is from the new, what is the name of that set? It's one of the new sets. Just a minute. Which one is it? Let's see. Well, I might ought to just get my catalog out because I'm not seeing my stamp set. So, my catalog is over yonder. All right, let me figure out which one it is. It is Flowering Rain Boots. I knew it wasn't just rain boots. It's Flowering Rain Boots, and these are 2 of the images from Flowering Rain Boots. These flowers are a separate piece, and they can go on top of your can, and the greenery is separate, and these flowers are separate. So all I did was added a bow. All right, here's the second one. This is the one I did follow. Oh, and this piece is also from the Flowering Rain Boots. And it is just beautiful. I love this. I just added that to the bottom. All right, and then the second card I did, I said I used smaller images. And this one is from Seize, S-E-A-S, Seize the Day. And this is the New Horizons designer series paper. Oh my goodness, this paper is beautiful. It is beautiful. Every piece is beautiful. But these images are from Seize the Day and Wishing You Oceans of Happiness. So the octopus, the jellyfish, and just a fish. I'm assuming that you can see that really well. Isn't that paper gorgeous? Oh, anyway, so, and of course this is your card that opens up this way, and I just put one of the fish inside just to give it a little bit of a point of interest. And I don't think I did anything on the inside of this one. So here we go. Here's the 2 cards I made from these mystery clues, and I want to see yours. So, Kay, you take a picture of it. I want to see it. Post it in that album. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I hope y'all had a good time, and it was good to spend a little bit of time with you. I always enjoy doing that. So, have a great weekend coming up. Bye-bye.